and they go, right, 5 minutes before we're out, and we go on the starter button and go, oh, she lives. Like, it's a miracle. When you try to get 20, however many cars there are, you want that bit, you want that bit, you want that bit, you want that. Around a 47-second lap, it's carnage, it's utter chaos.
Yeah. Welcome back to the series with no name.
Mysterious.
Yeah. Anyway, we need a jingle as well.
Yeah,
right?
Can somebody send us a jingle,
Someone
please?
make a jingle for this series, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
Fire it into Tom. You're going to get loads of jingles. Right, okay. We're going to look back, because where are we?
Hospitality awning.
Where are we?
Oh, Brands Hatch Indy.
Brands Hatch Indy. So we've got to look back at Brands Hatch Indy. I've clipped I haven't. We've clipped together some video
You did it.
for you.
Here we go, okay.
So, look at this.
Hold on, where was I there?
Yeah, you were.
Let's start at the Dartford
You were
crossing.
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6.
Sixth.
Okay, that's orcs, isn't it?
It is a bit orcs,
Never mind.
but you started in sixth last week.
We'll gloss over that.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
This is where we had the blimp, the Goodyear blimp.
Yes.
Oh yes, I remember this now. Yeah, we came forwards, didn't we? And it was Josh and I right at the end.
Having a little battle.
Because we sort of picked people off as that sort of first race went through. We sort of just picked people off. Because we started 6th, and we dropped back a couple of places, and then made some up, and then dropped back, and then Josh and I seemed to come on a charge towards the end of the race, and just seemed to start coming through.
Yeah.
But we managed to get some good points out of that. We recovered that.
You got a podium
quite
there,
nicely,
which was nice. But I wanted to come on to the second race at Brands Hatch.
Yep.
I mean, this is you jumping on the podium. We always love to see that, which is nice.
Do we have a shot of the rubbish?
The rubbish champagne.
There it is.
There
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Look at your disappointed
It's just
face.
Terrible.
But this is the one that I wanted to talk about.
So look at the start from Jakey, from Snaky Jakey. Like a scalded rat. Is that what David Anderson says? Scalded cat, scalded rat.
Did you just call Jake a scalded rat?
Oh yeah, I did, sorry.
Sorry, Jake.
Sorry, Jake.
We love you.
Sorry.
However, we didn't love him then. He's just flown past you.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that?
He did that, yeah. Well, that's just the advantage of a rear-wheel drive start, ultimately, isn't it? And then I get on the old slippery slurf on the outside there, up to Druids, round the outside, and Jake goes, don't be crazy. What do you think you're trying to do, mate? But that first lap's horrible, because now you're like, I don't know where to go. Like, there's a car left, there's a car right, there's a car behind, there's a car in front, there's another car to the left of him who's just behind. It was just all over the place.
And then you've got Rory up on the inside of you, I think?
Yeah, I think that's the lap later. Yeah. What you didn't manage to capture within that is the utter bedlam that was going on within that race.
Tell us.
On the end of that first lap, when Snaky Jakey's come past me, we come into Surtees, and I can't remember who it was. It was Rory Butcher, being nice. And he sort of stuck his nose up the inside, then had a little bit of a slide, slid into my left rear, which then fired me across the inside, or the outside of Surtees towards the inside of Clearways.
Right.
Which isn't a problem, not too bad.
Yeah.
However, the problem was, as you're going across the grass, you'd pick up all of the grass and sort of throw it into the intake.
Right.
Not ideal. So I'm driving around, watching my water temperature come up, and going, this is not good. So it's gone from like 70 to 80.
Yeah.
It's gone from 80 to 90, and I kind of go, this is never good. We normally 98, 99, shut her off. Like, that's it. Just shut it down. Keep going. It gets to 99. I'm on the radio like, right, it's at 99.
Got to come in.
Got to come in. Bit of radio silence. This is weird. And then just as I come in, it was like F1 when Lewis was like, box, stay on. Oh, okay, I'll carry on.
Right.
So I carried on. It's like 99, gone up to 105, 108. I'm like, guys, this is going hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. And Sylvan's on the radio, Spencer's on the radio from Sylvan, Sylvan's from Jack to them, and everyone's just like, just stay out. But it's like 108 and it keeps going. So we get through 108, we get into 112, 115, 120, 125. We're at 130 degree water temperature, which is like, I've never seen a car do that and survive. It was like out of this world. So I spent that whole race driving around with a water temperature of 130 degrees Celsius.
How much pressure is there you save the car, okay, we live to fight another day, but hold on, he's right up there.
Yeah.
And we're going for a championship. Even early days, we're still going for this championship.
Yeah, and actually that's a big part of it, because you don't want to lose points, especially in race 2. Of all the races to lose points, race 2 is the one you don't want to non-score, because then you're definitely going to have a Western in for race 3 as well. Like, you ain't going to recover from that.
Right.
It's really difficult to know what the right thing to do is.
Yeah.
Looking back, carrying on was the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
Because we finished, I think it was 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
The issue within that is then what you do for race 3.
Right.
Because what you would normally do is go, get the engine out, throw the spare in,
Right.
crack on.
Right.
We haven't got time to do an engine change.
You're going out again.
We've got to hope this thing starts. Like, we've got to keep our fingers crossed that when they go, right, 5 minutes before we're out, we go on the starter button and go, oh, she lives. Like, it's a miracle. And we did race 3.
Did you feel like, did you come out of Brands Hatch Indy feeling like you got away with one? Was it that feeling like...
Marvin, Tim, uses the phrase, you feel like you swam the channel. Like, you feel like you've absolutely accomplished something there. Because you had everything was saying, you're going to have some chaos, like you're going to lose loads of points, you're just not going to be able to recover from the weekend, you're going to drop to like 9th, 10th, 11th, miles at the points, and then that's going to be your weekend and potentially championship over as well. So it was a really difficult one to know what to do. It cost a lot of money because it was an engine that had to be, a new engine that had to go into it. But actually, when you look back at the bigger picture, you could say that was the weekend that won it for us.
Right.
Because actually, the call that was made came with a big bill, came with a large sum of money that had to be spent, but actually was the right call to make because we finished the race, we got good points, we stayed out of trouble, and we got the job done.
And this is exactly why we're doing this, to look back, and because you actually uncover when, I know, in the craziness that was the end of the season sort of finale, you don't actually get to analyse where was the season won and lost.
No,
and you actually
right.
look at that, see that Brands Hatch Indy, and be like, wow, we come on.
That was the moment, I think, that enabled us to continue on that trajectory of going for the championship.
In Brands Hatch Indy, talk to me about that track. 30 touring cars as they're hurtling round, even in practice.
Mate,
it doesn't even look like it's appropriate for 34
it's
touring
outrageous.
cars.
It's outrageous. Honestly, it's actually really difficult because you're trying to do your own thing. That I think is quite a pivotal turning point to the championship. You need a good bit of luck at this weekend because it's so close in terms of the lap times. You look at it in qualifying, it's always super close. You look at it in terms of the race, everyone's very equally paced. So you need a little bit of luck on your side for these weekends, especially at Brands Indy, to make sure you get in the mix in quali, to make sure you then get a favourable reverse grid for 3 and make sure that everything aligns really, because it's so difficult. It's also quite difficult to overtake, but it's a circuit I really like. I took my first win here in 2016. It was the place I got my first touring car win.
Right, okay.
First round of the championship, we won it.
Nice.
So it's got good memories for me. I had the qualifying lap record round here for ages. So yeah, it's a circuit that holds a lot of good memories for me. And hopefully continues to be good for me moving forward.
There we go. Brands Hatch Indy was crazy. Don't realise it. I'm glad we're doing this because you don't realise it.
Absolutely.
But next time we'll have this little chat with Miss Litterson.
I look forward to it.
Indeed. Look
indeed.
There we go.